Hi guys, Desola here, Desola of the Finer Things. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about perfumes, where to get perfumes in Lagos, Nigeria, or in Nigeria in general, where to get authentic perfumes, and then we'll just do a little bit of video about like perfume lingos and things to watch out for. So yes, let's go. So to begin today, I'm going to be like showing you some of my perfume buys. I think my favorite perfume right now is this SI perfume, yes, by Giorgio Armani. It's Fiori. I think that this will take us to the first lesson I'm going to share on perfume, and that's on perfume notes or accords. Accords is like a series of notes or flavor notes that make up a perfume. So for me, I really love floral perfumes. No, I love fruity and sweet perfumes, which is like opposite to my personality, but I just love like when something is so sweet. I hate floral perfumes. I just love like that citrus, that like sweet bergamot note. I just love that accord. So yes, today I'm going to be sharing where I got most of my perfumes. So I got this C. I really wanted this C badly, so one of the things I did was I made sure to go check testers in physical stores, and that leads me to my first recommendation. So if you're looking to check like perfume, whether it's the smell or the scent, to see if it works for you, then I would say Essenza. So I didn't end up buying the C at Essenza, but I did buy this Reb'l perfume by Rihanna in Essenza. It was about 20 something K that I bought it. I found it like 19.5 elsewhere, but I loved, oh my god, this also is very fruity and very nice. I just love fragrances. Yes, so I bought this from Essenza. But if you want to check like your perfume, how do I call it, you want to see the scent which you like, if you, for example, if it has an intense option, maybe you want to compare. For example, this C, there's a normal one, there's one which comes in a lighter pink bottle, there's another one in the red bottle, you know. So it has the intense version, it has the Fiori version. I love the Fiori. Immediately I smelled them, I just fell in love, and this perfume propelled me into like just going crazy with perfumes. I know that I rushed you, but just give you an intro. I'm a fragrance person, but for self-care, I'm more of a candle lover. So I indulge in candles. I've always done that. I haven't really gone out of my own to buy perfumes for myself. Let's get it as gifts, whether from my uncle or someone, you know. But this last year, I went crazy with perfumes, and I just bought all these perfumes I'm showing you in like a week or 2 weeks like space. And I'm looking forward to adding some more perfumes to my collection very soon, like the lead and some other ones. When you decide to start buying perfumes, I think one of the most important things to realize is that often, like I think 4 different types of perfumes really, but like there are 2 that you need to look out for. So you'd notice something called EDP and EDT. So that means Eau de Perfume and Eau de Toilette. So pretty much the Eau de Perfume is your best option if you really love fragrances. But if you're someone who like doesn't really like really strong fragrances, you can go for Eau de Toilette. So the toilette often contains about 10 to 12% of like the strong perfume base, while perfume concentrate, while the perfume has, I think, over 15%. So oftentimes the Eau de Perfume always lasts longer than Eau de Toilette. So that's always the option I buy. But if people give me Eau de Toilette, I'll still take it. So I've shared that I got this at Essenza. So when I was trying to get into the perfume mood, I started to check online and compare prices. In fact, I made an Excel on my phone, like detailing all the perfumes that I wanted, and I'm sure I can find it, all the perfumes I wanted, and I made a list comparison of all the stores, their prices, just so that I don't. So you can see that I have quite a lot of perfumes on my list I still want. So and yes, from here I got the C from, I believe I got the C from a store called fragrance.com.ng. They're an online store and the service wasn't great. However, they delivered my perfume in really good time and I love it. So talking about online stores, they have a website that you can compare prices, while Essenza is a physical store. I can't remember if they gave me samples when they delivered, but the place I know that I definitely got samples is where I bought this perfume. Is where I bought what did I buy there? Okay, yeah, I bought In Love With You by Emporio Armani. So I haven't tried this perfume, but I did check it at the store that I got it. I did smell it and it did a perfume as well. I got it from Spar. So Spar also has a perfume segment where you can pick up really nice perfumes. I still want lip and they have lip. So yes, Spar is the other option. This is where I got this one. Then I also got my L'Interdit Givenchy at Spar. I really liked it. It was on sale, but it was still the regular price outside. But I love it because it's my bag perfume. It goes everywhere with me and it's almost done. So, and the bottle looks really scratched and beat and worn out. Yeah, and the clasp isn't as firm anymore because I use it almost every day. I take it everywhere with me. So yeah, this I got from Spar as well. And okay, so the Zara perfumes I really wanted to try, and I just really like this particular one, Wonder Rose, as well. Sometimes I use it when I'm like when I take a bath and I just want to smell nice to bed and I don't want to put on my candles, because in the middle of the night sometimes my candles choke me, so I use it. And I use it also to layer this perfume because I use it to layer the Prada. I can't remember what's called right now. What's going on? It's a perfume as well. Prada something. Prada candy. Exactly. So I always use it to label the candy, Prada candy, because this is very floral and I hate floral perfumes. I sincerely cannot stand floral perfumes. So I always layer it. And yeah, when I layer it with the Zara perfume, it just helps make it less fruity. And it's important to know, okay, so that the Zara perfume is the cheapest perfume that I presently own. So yes, yeah, so I bought this from, sorry about that, so I bought this from a fashion store that I usually buy clothes from. I'll put their name below. It's in Surulere, so that's where I bought this from. They have a couple of nice Zara perfumes. Okay, then the Burberry Black I bought from an Instagram store. I think they have the best prices so far. I think I bought 2 perfumes from them and I've recommended them quite often to people that want to buy perfume, although they've reviewed their prices, but yes, they still have really good prices. So I bought the Burberry Black. This is going to be my perfume for the year and I can tell already. I haven't opened it, but yeah, I can open it right now for us to sort of see what it looks like. I know that I love it because I also smelt it at Spar, because Spar is a physical perfume store, and that's why I fell in love with it. It's just such a beautiful perfume. Like, look at the bottle, it's so big and it's just so freaking cute. Like, God, I can't wait to experience it. Ugh. I love this perfume. Like, I love it so much. There's just so many fragrances on my body right now, so yeah, but it's just like the cutest little thing. Yes, so yeah, I bought this one. I bought it from Spar. No, sorry, I bought this one from dabs.ng or dabs.ng. They are dabs, DABSNG on Instagram. I will put in the links and all the names in my caption below. So a quick run through on things to note when you're buying your perfumes. Make sure that you understand your fragrance preference. If you like fruity perfumes, powdery perfumes, if you like hoods, or if you're going to, you know, go the perfume oil route, I know, or roots, I know that I love that florals, you know, I love sweet fruity perfumes. I like some floral perfumes if it's sweet, right? I love the citrus thing, I love like tangy things, and it's the same fragrances that appeal to me even when I'm buying candles. So my candles are mostly always citrusy, very fruity and all. I just love that, you know, very soft smell, which is an opposite of my personality because I'm not very soft, but I really love like those fragrances. Another thing to watch out for after you've known like the accords or the notes or the base notes that appeal, or the notes that appeal to you, is obviously knowing the difference between EDT and EDP. EDP would often be more expensive than EDT, and in some perfumes I've seen them at the same price. What else do you need to know? Okay, so you need to know that there's something called sealage, which really is like the note your perfume leaves when you sort of walk out of the room. I don't know how to explain it. Another thing is to know that perfumes come in different notes. So you have the middle notes, the base notes. So the base notes is like what you end up smelling after like the other notes have left, like what is left in your body after about an hour or something. So sometimes people are more particular about the base notes because that's what will be more long lasting on your body. And in checking perfumes, I use Fragrantica, I think that's what it's called. I will put it, correct it. I use them to check reviews. I check all the notes of the perfumes I buy from there. What else do I want to tell you about perfumes? So yeah, I've told you about accords, which are like the perfume notes. I've told you about, okay, so there's also something called the dry down, so like I mentioned. So once the perfume has settled, what is left is the base note. So you want to be sure that you love the base note. So sometimes, you know, you could go for like a floral perfume that the base note is more fruity, which might still appeal to me. I get a bit nauseated with floral perfumes, so I would just generally always stay off floral perfume. So note, as you know, is the description of the scent, and like I said, it's best that you try out the note of your perfumes. One thing I do is whenever I go to buy a perfume, whether it's Essenza, Spar, I ask for samples, and when they give me sample, I ask for samples, especially samples of the perfumes that I'm thinking of buying, and I just wear them, you know, casually, or I put them in my bag. I love having example perfumes in my bag and it's spilling out and in my bag smelling really nice. Oh my gosh, I love that. So yeah, like I said, there are different notes, perfume notes. You have the top note, the middle note, and the base note. Top note is the first note that you experience. The middle note is what it washes down to, and the base note is like the note that stays with you all through when it is settled. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all that a novice like me can tell you about perfumes. But I think that in particular, like I mentioned, you just need to figure out where your scent is. I'll just do a quick run through it because I know that I was just talking through everything. So the Zara I bought from like a local store next to me, Wonder Rose. I love it and I often use it as a base for this particular perfume, Prada Candy, which I don't really enjoy, and most people also say they don't enjoy it, but it's such a beautiful perfume, so why would I have expected not to enjoy it? It's such a beautiful perfume. The bottle is so nice and I haven't used it a lot, so you know that I don't really enjoy it. I actually bought this one at Mama Tega's store. So Mama Tega's store, they have some really nice perfumes as well. And that leads me to the Burberry Black. So the Burberry Black I did try at what do you call it, I tried the Burberry Black like I mentioned in Spar, but I ended up buying it from Dabs NG. Yes, they're on Instagram, Dabs NG, and they sell really good perfume and their price point is really good. Another set of people whose price point is really good is fragrance.com.ng, where I bought the Fiori, my favorite scent right now. And of course there's Essenza Essenza is present freely at most Ebano stores, and they also have independent stores in the mall. That's where I bought the Rihanna Reb'l, or Reb'l by Rihanna. I love this perfume as well, and I will rebuy it. And it's cheap, but it's such a good scent. It's about 20k, and it's such a good scent. The other perfumes are like a little bit above or below 50k. And there's obviously the In Love With You Emporio Armani, which I'm going to probably say for later this year. I loved it when I tried it, but it doesn't really have any sort of standout or importance for me in general. Like, I'm not in a hurry to experience it, but I'll open it, because since I'm opening those perfumes, I could open it just for us to see what the bottle looks like, because I can't remember. Oh yeah, I remember. So yes, yeah, I bought the big bottle so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, I think I generally love buying big perfumes. The only small perfume I have is Lekki, and I bought it like I mentioned at Spar. They have like a really good perfume store. Yeah, and they didn't have the big size, that's why, but I'm going to replace it in the big size because I love it. I really like it. So most perfumes would also come in like 50 ml, 90 ml, or 100 ml. Some perfumes don't have 100 ml. I think the C comes in a 90 ml, not 100 ml. Some come in 100. Okay, no, the C is 100 ml. This is 100 ml as well. I know some come in like 90 mls instead. Okay, this is 80 ml. So yeah, so you have to be smart about your pricing, be smart about ensuring that I'm going to try this out. God, I can't help myself. Where haven't I sprayed my perfume is the question. Ooh, okay. This perfume is freaking dope, guys. What? Oh my god. I'm going to have to use it and reply and buy new perfumes. So on my list, like I mentioned, I want lips so bad because I should have bought it since last year. Now it's expensive and I'm overthinking it. But yeah, so some of the perfumes I have on my list is, I definitely want Ecstasy by Nina Ricci. I want Lib. Black Opium, I'm not so sure. And then I want Idol. Lancome's Idol, I really like it, especially the Intense. Then I want Nishant's Silent Ways. So then Hermes Twilly. Those are the perfumes that are top of my list right now, and I probably would get in the earliest quarter of 2022. I hope this video was a little bit I don't know, enlightening, and I hope you picked something from it. But in general, I'm very big on researching stores that are affordable and have like and sell really original things. You would find some stores that sell like open bottles and things like that. Some of them sell authentic things. When they say it's open pack or something like that, or there's no pack, it's really just like them reselling sample perfumes that should have gone to stores as testers. So what they're selling are testers. So some of them could be original, but most of all these stores that I mentioned, they don't sell testers, they sell authentic perfumes. I think the most expensive out of all the stores I mentioned is definitely Essenza and the Spar stores. But in those two stores that you're buying authentic perfumes. The ones that are competitively priced is Fragrance.ng and Dabs.ng. But what I would normally do is compare prices along, or if the difference is more than 1k or 2k, I would normally enter the physical store, experience the perfume, then pay. But if it's like a lot of difference, then I would go to the physical store, experience the perfume, then shop on another site, on the online stores. So yeah, I hope this was enlightening. I will be back soon to also share some of my favorite things, some of the finer things that make my life fine and more and richer than it would normally be. So yes, thank you for joining this Love the Finer Things today as we explored perfumes and yes, some perfume notes, EDT versus EDP, and every other thing in between. I love fragrances.